Hello and welcome to the Southern Hockey Network. We've got a late night Monday matchup for you and a rematch of yesterday's game. Mutineers taking on the Thunder as Mutineers still waiting on their goalie, so might have to drop the puck and give up a few if the goalie can't get out here in time as Ryan Samson's ready in between the pipes. But my name's Gavin Coker, joined alongside Nick Nugent, Lena Kay on the cameras as we're bringing you some Monday night action.
If I was the Thunder right now, I would be telling the ref to drop the puck, man. Take any advantage you can. No goalie. Throw an extra skater out there. Here he comes.
And he's going to get out and getting cheers from the Mutineers as he is late to the party. We're not going to say why he's late, but he's late. But he was trying to get here maybe a little too quick.
A little bit too quick. Look for a police escort is always a rough way to get to the game. But, always good to be friends with law enforcement in Lakeland, that's for sure.
Well, when you're looking at your Goaltender of the Year award 2 games into the season, as Vincent Simonian is, or Vinny from the block, as Lena likes to call him, as we are almost ready to go after both teams had a substantial warm-up time thanks to Vincent Simonian.
Yeah, everyone except Vincent, though. So if you're Thunder, you're throwing pucks on net quickly.
And yesterday, Vinny only gave up 1 goal in a 9-1 win in this same matchup. So Thunder looking to come out, get some revenge, and maybe fire a few off the mask of Vincent Simonian. He's young. He can take it. I know this is adult hockey league, but you gotta pay the price for being late to the game.
Yeah, as is coach in the actual college season, I'm going to say that he probably shouldn't take pucks to the head. But
well, maybe not.
Go ahead and pay. Yeah, keep him away from the head.
Maybe not. But both teams are ready to go, and see the starting lineups on your screen, sponsored by Sync Sports, who provide us with the score bug and the starting lineups. As the Thunder are going to come away with the puck in their own zone. They win the opening faceoff. Now you just got to win the rest of the game. As Van Horn comes away with it. Now chipped up to Rieger. Rieger, a shot in. That one saved. Now taken up the other way by the Thunder. But a good stick by Macario, who is returning to the ice after 2 seasons as we get a whistle there. So this faceoff is going to be to the left of Samson. This puck's dropped, comes out to Van Horn. He's going to skate it along the half wall, try to dump it into the corner, taken away by the Thunder, but now Young with it. One thing I have to mention, there is no number 7 Benoit jersey out there tonight. Hunter Rice was not donning the jersey yesterday, had a different body, but the Benoit legacy is there was a stick, looked like it was stuck in the far side corner board. Now the Thunder up the other way. Taken away by Van Horn. He's going to try to skate it up. Showing off some of the speed as now it's sent in for Rieger. Rieger, a shot, and that one is in the back of the net. A backdoor pass. And the Mutineers picking up where they left off yesterday.
That was a nice pass right there. Beautiful pass. Picked it out of midair, I think. And Caleb is down a stick. Caleb Van Horn down a stick. That is an expensive shift for Mr. Van Horn.
And it looks like he is off to the locker room, and he might just be done for the day. I don't know if the equipment manager for the Mutineers has another stick for Van Horn. So he's going to head to the locker room. So a 1-goal lead, but at what cost is Caleb Van Horn is to the locker room. Now the Thunder have it back with the D pair. That's Isaac Graves. Also played in the game yesterday for the Sharks. He's now out here playing for the Thunder. Showing off a little fake passing and showing off the stick skills as well as the skating ability, and ultimately just dumped in. Now sent around the boards, McEnnis. Gonna clear it out of the zone. Backhand pass over to Melzard, but Graves with it. a little bit of an undersized demon, but the speed makes up for it as he's driving towards the net. And he's going to blow a tire, but gets the shot away. And now a turning shot, and that one goes wide of the net. Simonian making his first save of the game.
He got that shot off. That was actually a pretty good shot. Vincent wasn't expecting that at all, so that was always get it on net. When in doubt, get it on net.
I said it a number of times in our 5-game slate yesterday. Make the goalie make a save. And
that's right.
That's what Graves did, a good shot. As now Van Horn is bringing 2 sticks to the bench, so.
Yeah, that's either a good sign or a bad sign.
I don't know if he's planning on breaking another one or he's just maybe bringing someone else out a stick in case. Looks like maybe he's pulling a page out of the Shoresy books as in go the Thunder, but now taken away by Macario, who's going to get it up to Young, and Young's going to lose an edge.
Never good when you go down when nobody touches you.
But he does get a good pass away. It's now a backdoor, and that one, someone rang iron. I don't think it was the puck, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
nice
my
move.
favorite sound. Is
Very
now
nice move.
Up the other way, Mike Travis, and he takes a spill.
That's a bold choice, taking a head-high slap shot from the dot.
Looking like a Ovi's office one-timer.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. Not in men's league.
And there might be some bitter feelings between the two sides. As Guidel, a backdoor pass.
Great job.
And Samson getting the stick on that one.
Yeah, he cut that off. Very nice.
Now driving in are the Thunder, trying to go back behind the net, a pass to the slot, and that one's flipped out by Young. A good defensive play, and then Melzar just tried to chip it further down the ice, but couldn't get enough on it. Now McInnes out there.
Oh, no.
And puck.
That puck's got to come all the way back.
Oh. And now McInnes sets up a 2-on-1 with Melzard, but it gets it to Shaw, who's backdoor, and a shot and a save by Samson.
Great save.
Yesterday, the Thunder were playing with a sub goalie, so have their OG goaltender in between the pipes, and Graves showing off some of the fake shots, fake passes in this one. This puck was left alone in the slot. Now the Mutineers trying to get it out. Melzar does. He's going to head back to the Thunder zone. It's Matt Newcomer now with it. Shovel pass cross ice. Now Thunder driving into the slot. A drop pass, that one redirects off of a Mutineer stick and over the net of Simonian. So a little bit of chaos in the Mutineer zone. It's now a turnover. Now it's bounced out to the corner off the stick of Mike Travis. Just trying to get a pass. Now Graves a shot, that one's in! What a seeing eye shot from Isaac Graves as he ties this one up, and Vincent Simonian never had a chance there.
When in doubt, puck's on net.
Puck's on net, and that was a goal scorer's goal.
That's right.
Top left corner.
Good things happen when pucks go on net. That was pretty. Vince is a little bit shaken up on that one. Doesn't like it.
That was a beautiful shot, and Graves, if I remember correctly, wasn't in the game last night for this Thunder team after playing for the Sharks earlier in the day. So only played in one game yesterday, and he's made the difference in this one. It's now Ryan Buckner, a drop pass.
It's a good idea. The guy wasn't ready.
I've seen a number of really good drop passes as Jamie Hill sends that one up the boards. But now Rieger leaves it to Macario. Macario drives in, he shoots, and Samson hit him in the chest, fell right in front of him in the 5-hole and had to cover.
He does a great job of coming way out. Look how far out from the net he is. Does a great job of cutting that off. Very good.
This puck is dropped, a shot. That one goes around the net. Now up the other way is Buckner. He takes a shot. That one goes wide of the net. Sent around, kept in at the blue line, but a good stick by Young for a moment. was able to come away with it. And now Hill taken away by Rieger, who got it to Young. Young driving downhill. He shoots, and a save by Samson. And what a difference maker he's making tonight is shut off the windmill a little bit
That's
there.
right. He brought it back. Very, very pretty save. Good shot, too.
Is talking it over with Greenwan, who was laughing about that save. And you're going to see that here at the Polk Athletic Complex. This is a good one. We've got two really strong goaltenders and two completely different style of goaltenders. You've got more of the side-to-side butterfly with Vincent Simonian and a strong presence in between the pipes with Samson. So now Van Horn slowing things down, is maybe just trying to slow the pace of this game. There's been a lot of speed. You got to clean it up as Van Horn takes a shot. That one in the chest of Samson, and he's going to cover it up.
No rebound. Very good. I like that by Caleb. He could have gone a little bit more in there. He could have taken that wide, then cut back. Great rush, though.
And haven't seen him shoot too much this season, but starting to get up into the offense and primarily plays defense for this Mutineers team, but has the speed of a forward. So
absolutely.
Is a dangerous offensive player, but now the Thunder are up the other way, and we're going to get a whistle for an icing as Vinny Simonian is gassed and wanted a whistle there.
Yep.
He just wanted to skate out to the corner like he does after every whistle. Normally, when he plays for Florida Southern, has some fans, some friends in that corner.
That's true. Yep.
No one over there. So they say goalies see ghosts. They say Quinn Hughes sees ghosts, and both can be true. As Simonian continues to skate to that corner every time. As now Shaw tried to chip it in for the Mutineers, taken away by Graves, who has the tying goal. Not going to skate through center ice. Looks like maybe trying to go coast to coast, and maybe a little bit of a grab there on the shoulders slowed him down. I mean, you got to do what you got to do as he takes a shot, that one off the leg of Melzard into the far corner for Morgan, who backhands it to McInnes. McInnes, cross ice pass to Melzard. Stick there by the Thunder. It comes back to Graves. Now Morgan tries to stick it out of the zone. Thunder keep it in. Pass to the slot, no one home. Like the idea of the passes by the Thunder in this one. Now a D-to-D pass for Graves. He'll send it up ice.
Great play.
And a touch pass. Now to Mike Travis. Travis out wide. Trying to drive towards the net. Gets a pass to the slot. A shot, and that one's in. That one sounds like it went bar down. And some new life from this Thunder team today is they are looking to run the score up early in this one.
Well, I wasn't here yesterday, but I can't imagine this team losing 9-1 against the Mutineers. So something must have been wrong yesterday, or something must have clicked overnight, because they are rocking and rolling tonight. They're looking good.
You know, I can see maybe the team captain Jamie Hill going into the locker room like Connor McDavid during Stanley Cup Finals, telling them to lock in today, but you don't want to lose two big games back to back, and so the flip of the switch, and Thunder are playing a good game today with 4:02 left to go. Macario trying to get out, and we're going to get a whistle for offsides.
No, it's a penalty.
Oh, looks like we're getting a hook-in call. So we're going to get our first power play of the game. This one's going to be in the Mutineers' favor, so they gave up two back-to-back goals, and now a chance for them to tie this one up. As the benches are...
I can't tell if he's actually angry or if he's joking.
You know, at the end now, it looks like he's joking, but...
No, I don't think he is. I think he's absolutely angry. And one thing is for sure, after the penalty is called, never in the history of hockey has a referee changed his mind.
Well, I will say yesterday we did see a 10-minute unsportsmanlike conduct penalty in one of the games, and you don't see those very often. I don't know what was said on the ice, but it couldn't have been good.
Yep. He was short-handed up. Chance for a shorty here. Let's go.
It's a pass to the slot just out of the reach of Isaac Graves, who was crashing down hard, and now Rieger the other way. Has Young and Macario. A drop pass to Young, who comes away with it. Has Melzard. Cuts back. Pass into the house, a shot, and that one's saved by Sampson. Still loose, another save, and he's going to get the cover.
He cuts that angle off so well. It comes so far out. It's great until the time they can get around you, but that is a very impressive save.
We are getting a goaltending masterclass on a Monday night. I would say check the scouting report, but he's as high as he can go. He's in the B division here at the Polk Athletic Complex. I don't see Sampson falling out of that anytime soon. It's turned over, a minute 15 left to go on the power play for the Mutineers.
That's offsides. Oh, that is absolutely offsides.
And looks like the Thunder were calling it, but Van Horn didn't blow the whistle. Now Graves is going to backhand it out to Buckner. Now Buckner versus Van Horn. Has a trailer, and a good stick by Van Horn pushes it to the corner, sent around the boards.
Nice and calm on D there, right? Van Horn did a good job.
Is now trying to go sharp angle and just tuck that one right inside that left side post. Thunder controlling this power play for the past 30 seconds. And now a chance for the Mutineers. Melzard is, Shaw hops over the boards. Melzard's going to send it in. Shaw's going to chase after it. Sampson's going to play it around the boards. Van Horn is at the blue line, keeps it in. Now McInnes tries to take a shot. It's blocked into the far corner. Now up the half wall, and that went into the Thunder bench. With just 13 seconds remaining on the power play. And 2:08 left to go in this first period. This one has the makings of a good one. This puck is dropped, comes out to Van Horn, who skates in, he shoots. Still loose, another shot. Sampson makes a save and gets a cover there.
That's the right shot choice there. Sampson has already proven his glove is excellent. Caleb went low. Just another good save.
Yeah, tried to bounce it off the pads, set up the rebound, and unfortunately Sampson really didn't have to move to save that second shot. Now Shaw versus Hill in the faceoff dot. Hill's going to come away with it, and they'll clear it down the ice. That'll kill off the remainder of the penalties, so we'll be back to 5-on-5 with under 2 to go in the first period. Van Horn with it. Has had the better of the opportunities for the Mutineers as of late and tries to cut in, and now driving, and he shoots and he scores! Wow. I'd say I predicted it, but he put that one top left corner.
That was pretty. That kind of goal deserved a celebration, but, you know, Caleb was all business tonight.
Yeah, well, he won't give me an interview. He won't sully. I don't know what we're going to do with Caleb Van Horn, but the Mutineers love him. He ties it up, and minute 43 left to go in this period. And we've got a new game. As this one dumped in, Graves is looking around as he goes back to play it. Luckily not going to be checked into the boards. There's no checking in men's league, so just looking around looking for passing lanes as that one's down the ice. And no icing, so that one's waved off. Jason Cribbs and Guimon Cloutier, the officials in tonight's game. As now this one's going to roll towards Simonian, but Van Horn's going to get a stick on that, chip it out of the zone. As we approach the final 60 seconds of this first period. Graves turns, gets it to Hill, and a stick there by Morgan, and McInnes sends it out to neutral ice. Now a slam into the penalty box doors is a little bit of a light collision. Now Buckner out there with Hill. Both of them wearing South Carolina Gamecocks jerseys. The ACHA M2 program. This one's sent back out to neutral ice. Final 30 seconds of the period coming up. Is now chipped up the other way for Travis. Forced to his backhand, cuts back to Hill. Hill's going to slow things down. Looked like he was going to shoot, but it's just on the edge of his stick, and now he will get a shot away. Trying to get a pass to the slot, and now it's going to come back behind the net. Final 10 seconds. Gets out to Travis. Out to the point for Matt Newcomer. He'll send it back down to Travis along the half wall. Cuts back towards the goal line, and that's going to do it as that one's flipped up the boards. And that's going to do it for the first period. Both teams with 2 goals, and they were some beautiful shots.
Yeah, this is a very evenly matched game. Some great goals, some great saves. It's good hockey. Fun to watch.
So both teams just talking it over as they've all had a really strong period. And this is a good one. A little bit of a different pace. The Mutineers really controlled the game from the starting puck drop yesterday, but Thunder not having any of it today. We're going to head to the second period, all tied up at 2.
It really is great hockey tonight. A lot of great passing, excellent defense. Goalies are making some great saves, but also some really, really fantastic goals. 2 of the best goals I've seen so far this year, actually. Caleb Van Horn picked that one. And not sure who had the one for the Thunder.
That was Isaac Graves, and he picked the top left corner, and then it bounced down to the right. I mean,
Guimond's telling us that we need to interview Caleb tonight, and let's see if we can get him.
Might have to send you down there to get him. He waves me off every time, and I might have to slide across the ice. I might have to have you push me over there.
Well, he is in my class tomorrow at noon, so I could say we have grade reduction if you don't come over for an interview. So I can throw that at him.
I told him I would climb over the wall behind the Advent Health banner along the boards over there if I have to and sit down next to him on the bench. I will go do bench interviews if I have to. I've been threatening him all year. He always waves me off. He tries to hide.
It's proof, though. Caleb is here for business. He's not here for talk. He's not here for YouTube. He's not here for any social media. He's here to play defense and score goals.
The issue is we're here for YouTube. We're here for interviews. We're here for goals and all of that, too, in business.
I got to respect the commitment, though. It's solid.
As both teams are ready for the second period.
Vince, on the other hand, Vince will come over here for an interview. He'll stop right now. He'll leave the net empty if you can give him some social media time.
Absolutely. Talked to him after both of his wins this season. One when he was playing for the Lightning is now Melzard, and he shoots, and that one's saved. Not covered up. Mutineers still come away with it. A uncharacteristic rebound chance comes out as that one looks like a slap pass. And that one rolls off of Melzard's skate and in on Sampson, who gets a cover there. Had to be sharp, Mutineers, from the puck drop. The message is put pucks on net, get them in deep, all the hockey cliches. Keep it simple, whatever you want to say. Is that one sent to the far side. Boards a hard shot by Macario. That one goes back behind the net, maybe caught a body or a stick on the way in. Thunder trying to clear it out of the zone and do, but taken away. Matthew Guidel. Now Macario back for it. Looking maybe for a stretch pass and out of the reach of Young, and that's going to be an icing.
It's a good idea. It's a chance worth taking.
You might not see it on the ice, but you could see where he was looking from the Southern Hockey Network booth, and I like the idea. I like the strategy. It wasn't cherry picking. It was a long stretch pass, and Young's got the speed, just not able to get there that time. As we're going to see a line change, and I love the amount of skaters on both sides. It's 10 and 10. You get 2 lines, and Noah was saying yesterday that is the perfect number for the adult hockey league. You get 2 lines.
It's amazing. There's a huge difference between 9 and 10. 10 means you get a rest. 9 means you might not. And that is just a huge deal in beer league. You got to get to 10. 10 and a goalie is all you need.
Someone is definitely running 2 shifts, playing Nikita Kucherov out here. And, I mean, I'm pretty sure we saw it from Gunnar Olmuller yesterday. So dude looked like he was playing 4 shifts.
Oh, good Lord.
Played back-to-back games, too. Had 2 goals in one, a hat trick in another. I mean,
well, you know, he's young. He can deal with that kind of stuff. If I do something like that, I'm missing work the next day for sure. No question.
and the fan section was loud for you yesterday.
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
Heard Katie and Lexi down below us cheering you on.
Yeah. Lexi, I got home. Lexi asked me why I was so angry. And I said, I didn't think I was that angry that game.
You're a very vocal leader on the bench, especially when you told him to stop talking about you from across the ice.
That's true. Yeah.
So we were able to hear that loud and clear with the headphones on.
That's
so
good. I want to make sure everybody can hear me.
if you were wondering if you were loud and angry, that should tell you right there. Because now the Thunder come away with it. Now Graves going to bring it around the boards. Now skating into it, Matt Newcomer. Taken away by McInnes. He's just going to drop it back to Van Horn in the D zone. Van Horn is going to skate with it back behind Simonian. Allow for the play to develop. Gets a pass up to Shaw.
Great pass.
Melzar tries to get it deep, but Graves gets a stick on it, and then it comes to Van Horn. And now Jamie Hill, a one-on-one. A pass across, backdoor, and they score!
That was a great pass. Great one-timer. Vince is shaking up.
Someone get the smelling salts out for Vincent Simonian. He hasn't found a way to woke up yet. Showed up late to this game, and maybe I have to interview him and ask him what's going on out there today. I'm going to have to maybe get Vincent mic'd up for a game and just turn it on halfway through.
Absolutely. Maybe that's how we can get Caleb to talk. Mic him up quietly. Maybe somehow find a way to do it without him knowing.
I'm sure I could get Vincent in the locker room to put the mic on the jersey and turn it on for me. There's now a pass, and that one's going to roll in on Simonian, and he's going to get a cover. Hasn't really had an opportunity to make too many saves. Like, all the shots he's faced tonight have been so good that there's never been an opportunity.
That's right.
And that's kind of been the way it's gone on all the goals. The goalie just never had a chance. Seen a lot of goal scorer goals today. Now Young was trying to move it up. Now Macario got ahead of steam, drops it to Young. He'll shoot, and that one's saved by Sampson. With the way that was going, I thought that was a sure goal.
Yeah, there's probably a room for a couple more passes there, 4-on-1. Had a chance to bring it wide. You don't want to take that 4-on-1 shot from right in front. You want to move them side to side. Get the goalie moving.
Especially when a goalie's this comfortable as Sampson is. One of the taller goalies that I've seen at the Adult Hockey League. Takes up a good majority of the net. So you really have to get a perfect shot or a perfect pass to get past him. And that's been the difference in this one. There's a lot riding on this game for the Thunder. Some of it's revenge. Some of it's just, we don't post the score graphics on the Southern Hockey Network. Maybe we should. But that would have been a tough one to see as that one rolls in and is saved by Sampson. Going to have to get the graphics team on doing the score graphics. And by graphic team, I mean me and Lena, because that's pretty much the only two people working on the graphics, making sure they get posted. So if you're looking to help out with some graphic design and that's your forte, we would love the help. As Melzar has shot that one, blocked by Hill in front, and that one bounces into the netting with 8:17 left to go.
Speaking of Lena, she might be the only one in the rink right now who's not freezing cold.
You would think so. She's wearing a giant Brandon Hagel Lightning Snuggie.
That is fantastic.
She's got gloves on, and yet she'll still walk out of here, and she will be freezing. I guarantee it.
Well, I'm gonna make a petition that the announcing crew gets to wear Snuggies while they're announcing.
I might go down and do some interviews this week in a Snuggie.
It's not a bad idea.
If I can get down the stairs in the Snuggie and not be out of breath from the from the Heat.
If anybody from Snuggie Corporate is listening, we are open to sponsorship.
There's a shot there, saved by Sampson. Bring us the first Southern Hockey Network Snuggie. We do have stickers on the way. That one tried to chip up and into the Mutineer zone. And now Buckner a shot. Simonian makes a save. Now trying to get a backdoor pass. We got it into the slot. Shaw up the other way. Shaw tries to cut inside. A drop pass to Melzard, who has it on the stick, but a good stick by the Thunder breaks that one up. And now we're going to get a whistle for offsides as Rieger had possession of the puck, but wasn't able to keep it cleanly on the stick. It's a face-off right outside of the Thunder zone as they hold a 3-2 lead. Now getting around Van Horn, but then forced to the half wall. Now Guido gets it to Young, who tries to spin, showing off the backward skating, gives it to Rieger, a shot, and Sampson a save. Now sent out by the Thunder. They're up the other way. Cross-ice pass to Travis. Travis cuts inside, and a great stick there by Morgan. Was on his knees and made a desperation save that probably saved a goal. Guido gets it to Young. Young skates back around behind the net, drops it in front into Rieger, and it's in! Jason Cribbs calls that a goal, and we are tied up once again. The Stars are out tonight for both of these teams, and this has the making of a game of the year.
It definitely is looking like that for sure. These guys can play.
We're going to have to do some postseason awards from the Southern Hockey Network, and right now this has the makings of a really good game.
That score is wrong, right? It's 3-3. Right?
Yeah, the scoreboard here at the rink says 4-2, but the score is 3-3 as the puck is dropped. Now Matt Newcomer gets it up to Hill. Hill's going to move it into the zone. Buckner now with it. Buckner a shot in on Simonian, making the goalie make the save. Guidol chips it up. Guidol gets it to Young. Young's got the speed. He has Rieger, who maybe was credited with that goal that was just scored for the Mutineers. Not quite sure who came away with that goal, as it was a jam play. But Rieger looked like maybe was the last one to get a stick on the puck. Mutineers have to wait for Young to get on side. Luckily, that Young's one of the speedier players on this team. One of the shorter guys on the ice, but makes up for it with the speed and the goal-scoring ability.
Absolutely.
Young had a great game yesterday as well. Strong defensive plays, and we're starting to wonder if maybe the 2 games in 2 days is making the legs feel a little bit like Jell-O. But no excuses, as both of these teams are 2 firepower offenses. McInnes a shot, and he turns and scores.
What a mistake. Cannot throw it to the middle of the ice like that.
A sloppy pass sets up a Mutineers goal, and they take the lead once again. So the back and forth continues, as now it says the score is 5-2 here at the rink, and Jason Cribbs over there trying to get that sorted out. So he's over there getting that sorted out as the puck is dropped. Now it says it's 4-3 in favor of the home team. So they just got to flip that around. But
yep,
we've got it right here on our scoreboard live on the broadcast as Morgan gets in the way of Simonian, and that could have been dangerous. But luckily McInnes was there and gets it out. Now slowing it down. Shaw had to wait for Melzer to get onside. And McInnes looked like maybe didn't keep the skate down, as you said, but the officials said it was onside. It's a blown tire by Morgan. Now Buckner up the other way. He'll shoot Simonian, gets the shoulder on that one and catches it in the glove. Well, he got the smelling salts or whatever he needed. He's awake now and looks sharp as now he's checking out that shoulder as he once again skates over to the corner. This time he's staring at the Mox Hockey logo as he skates into the corner.
Just getting ready for next season, that's all.
And got a new pad set up late in last season.
Great-looking pads. Great-looking pads.
One of my favorite things that I saw later in the season, only got about 3 games out of him, but he's got a full season next year. Excited to see the new pads. Is basically locking in the commitment to play for the Mox.
Absolutely.
You don't buy pads with those colors without making a commitment statement.
No.
Had a strong sophomore year and looking to build on that.
Absolutely. Yeah, we got plenty of trust in him in that.
It's now a hard shot. That one goes wide of the net. Simonian was ready with the glove. So 4 minutes left to go in the second period. 4-3 lead for the Mutineers. As Rieger and Young, and some good chemistry between this line. As Young tries to drive back behind, has Melzard, who's coming into the slot, but not choosing to pass it. Trying to wait for another play to develop as Rieger sends it in on Melzard. It's lost in the skates. And Rieger trying to keep it in the zone, and an excellent offensive play there. Keeping the Thunder hemmed in, but now it looks like they're going to get it out, and they do. As Mike Travis flips it up. Rieger's going to flip that one into the low ceiling. Looks like just a chop play at the puck, and good defensive play, stop the Thunder momentum, and now we're going to get a face-off to the right of Simonian. I want to take a second to shout out the Slapshot Bar and Grill here at the Polk Athletic Complex, giving me and Lena free meals while we're broadcasting the games here, and had a really good cheeseburger today. And so if you're looking for some good food, coming out watching some hockey games, the playoffs are going on. They've got them on the TVs here at the rink. Come hang out, get some food, watch some NHL playoffs. Catch a couple beer league games. We're here all week, Monday through Friday. 5 games on Sunday. It's passing in by McInnes to Shaw. That one rolls around the boards. 2:50 left to go.
Oh, good move by Buckner.
Now Buckner cuts in. He shoots in the save by Simonian. That one goes back behind the net. Van Horn with it. He'll cut back. Ringing around the boards. Graves keeps it in. And a shot, that one looked like it was going to go past Simonian, and Van Horn made a goalie save. Caught the piece of that one off of the save from Simonian. There's now Buckner. Van Horn's going to lay down a backdoor pass, and that one is in the back of the net.
What a pass.
You wanted highlight reel goals. We've got them here on a Monday night. You know, normally I try to pick one goal from the game that's a highlight one. It's going to be tough to pick one. I might just have to pick them all.
Yeah, this is great stuff.
Normally I go home and clip one. I'm going to have to clip like 7 of these for the Instagram. It's once again a fresh slate, a new game as we are tied 4-4. So Graves driving in hard on Melzard. And Melzard able to angle him off for the moment, but battling along the boards. Starting to see the compete level rise in this one. We mentioned you don't see a lot of contact, but starting to see it.
Melzard didn't like that.
It's now 2 players from each team collide, and
They get a chance to meet up again right here.
now Buckner drives in, a save by Simonian. Got it off the pad. Would have been a good rebound opportunity. There's nobody there. As Young's driving in with Rieger. A backhand try. Looks like he rang iron off the pad of Sampson, who made a great save there. Seeing both goalies play a really strong game. As we hit the final 90 seconds. Macario gets it to Melzard. Melzard up to Guidol, and that one's out of the reach, and that's going to be a whistle for an icing. With 1:02 left to go and a little bit of frustration there. some language that is not a broadcast acceptable. So we'll keep it on the ice and off the mic. But
That's right.
definitely a little bit of frustration. Remind me not to mic up whoever that was. Would love to mic up some players, see what's going down on the ice. Maybe do some Winter Classic style interviews.
Looks like the Senators and the Hurricanes are in overtime.
And
Another overtime game. Can't beat it.
it looks like Minnesota and Dallas tied that up. As we get to the final 30 seconds, Young takes like a slap pass there and a shot. That one goes wide of the net. Weedole was trying to get that one in. Puck is still loose. 25 left to go. Sent around to Young. He's going to escape the zone out of the reach of Melzard and down into the Mutineers zone. No icing, as that was just a missed pass. Now Melzard. Stick check there by Travis. Driving downhill. He'll take a shot right into the glove of Sampson. And that's going to be a whistle with 7 seconds left to go in this game. For a Monday night, this game has had everything you can ask for. There are no off games in the Adult Hockey League, whether they're blowouts, close games. We've had overtime winners yesterday. Now that one's sent around the boards, and that's going to do it for the second period. So both teams will get a breather, and it's basically like the game is still 0-0 heading into the third period.
Like I said earlier, I just can't imagine that this game was lopsided 9-1 yesterday. Were they missing players? Was anybody new today?
Well, I know they had a sub goalie yesterday, so just trying to maybe fill it out with a new team, and sometimes having a sub goalie, and these teams are used to playing really late at night, so having a 4:15, 5 o'clock game we were talking about might throw someone off. You're out here at 8:15, 10 o'clock during the week, but on a Sunday you come in at 5:15, it might throw you off a little bit.
That's true, very true.
I kept saying everyone was having a night, and it was 3 o'clock. They were having afternoons. And maybe just, like I said, in the locker room yesterday, not happy about that one. And I can't imagine this one, if it goes to overtime and we don't get a winner, it ending in a tie. I'm going to have to go down there and beg for a shootout.
No. We'll force that.
I will ask for a shootout. I will ask for more overtime. We will give you 7 overtimes if that's what it takes to see a winner in this one. As Lena looks over at me and says, I have to work tomorrow, and I will give her the keys. She can go home. I will run the camera and call the game.
I'll give you a ride home, Gav. If it goes 7 overtimes, I will give you a ride home and work the camera. We'll make it happen.
Whatever we got to do, I will be here till 3 in the morning if that's what it takes to settle the winner of this one.
All right, let's see. Let's have some predictions. Some third period predictions. Who's winning this game?
I think we're gonna see 5 goals. Thunder gonna come out on top late in the game. They're gonna score in the final 2 minutes, and that's gonna be the difference maker.
They're going to seek and get their revenge from yesterday, is what you're saying.
They're gonna get their revenge. They look hot today. The legs are warm. The goalie is playing really good. That gets the team momentum. What are your predictions for this final period?
I got the Pink Panthers over here, the Mutineers. They are going to leave this victorious with a big goal by Caleb Van Horn. And then he's going to dodge me for another interview. Yes, he's going to get it. We're going to force him to come over. You can't. If you get the game winner, you got to come do the interview. I will go out there. I will chase him. I will run and fall on the ice. Normally I'm trying to be pretty careful. My Hokas do not have 3/4 sharpening, or they are not sharpened for the ice. Van Horn already waving us off, says no interview, but he does not know what is coming for him if he scores this game winner. So both teams getting ready to go. Final 12 minutes of action, and this is anyone's game. This is going to be an exciting one. No more long change, so both teams going to be able to get fresh legs and take advantage of some potential rushes.
Puck's dropped, and
Oh, that's a quick drop.
Young was taking that one himself.
Oh, man down.
Morgan, a shot there. That one goes wide. Looks like Van Horn got a stick on it. And now Guidol sends it around to Van Horn. Van Horn's going to slow it down, move it up. Cross ice to Young. Young skates in, onside, clean entry. Drives back behind the net, was getting it to the slot. No one was there. Van Horn comes away with it. Shoots it towards the net. Sampson gets a glove on it. Took a bounce. Oh, and he kept it moving. Thought he covered it. After it took that weird bounce, was just trying to control it. But kept it moving, and now the Mutineers going to send it back around. Isaac Gray's back for it. Seeing a lot of speed in this game is mixed with a lot of really strong up front presence in front of the net. It's now cutting inside. Thunder looking for a shot. Gonna have to swing around the net. Morgan got a stick a little bit up high there. Comes out to Graves out the blue line. He takes a shot. Simonian makes the save. Had a screen in front of him. That was Josh
what a
Burton.
save.
Another
Deflection.
save. Now McInnes chipped up the boards. Now sent across by Newcomer. Got it to Graves. Turned over to Shaw. Shaw's now going to turn it up. Shaw driving in. A shot. Tried to lift it. Got it up, but just above the net. And now up the other way is Newcomer. Now Rieger driving in. Turned over as Graves intercepts that one. Was going for Melzard. Now turned over in the neutral zone. There's two Melzards out there, so don't know which is which now. I'm confused.
Yeah, I was confused too. I didn't know there were two.
I did get a text about the difference today, so I will have to go and check that out.
What are they? Are they father, son? Are they brother, brother? What do we got? Cousins?
No, I think it's just another Melzard jersey. So it's Justin Wagler in the other Melzard jersey, but now I'm not sure who the original Melzard is.
I don't care what your name is. Your name is what's on the back of the jersey.
So now it's Justin Melzard Wagler.
Absolutely. There's two Melzards.
Now pass to Melzard. A shot that one with the glove.
Is that
Sampson
Wagner? Is that Wagner or is that Melzard?
Okay, that one, that's Wagler skating at center ice. And the one with the C on the jersey down on the right wing by the net is the original Captain Melzard.
Kind of sounds like a Pokemon character, doesn't it? Charizard? Melzard?
Captain Melzard.
Captain Pokemon Melzard. Charizard.
Maybe an evolution.
Yeah.
Charizard turns into a hockey player and
Absolutely.
comes Melzard. It's now Hill driving in.
Oh, what a
Cuts
move.
back. He tries to take a shot. A stick lift. He does get the shot away, and Simonian catches it with the edge of the pad. Hill showing off the stick skills there as he was looking for a pass back up the ice, but now some D-to-D passing.
Oh, what a...
And Rieger had to wait for the OG Melzard to get onside. We'll try to keep it straight for you. As now Buckner driving in. A stick lift and a great play by Macario, who is making his presence known in his return to the ice. There's now Hill a chance to shot Simonian a save, and what a clear by Shaw, but kept in for a moment.
Uh-oh.
And now Rieger trying to get on the breakaway. He's forced out wide, though, not able to get enough on it. And
Great back checking.
and redirected towards the net. Able to keep it, sends it deep into the zone. Young back behind. Young comes away with it. 8 minutes and 14 seconds left to go. A pass to the slot for Rieger, a save, and that one covered by Sampson. So, 8:08 left to go. Still a 4-4 game. I think my prediction might have been off, but there's still plenty of time for 5 goals.
Plenty of time.
Anything can happen. If you're not tuned into this one live, this is unfortunate.
Yep.
Because this is a great one. As Van Horn is pressured by Travis, but able to skate it up. And he'll lose it, but able to come away with it. Drives in, gets a shot in, it bounces off of a skate. And now that one's going to stay in the zone. As the clear attempt was off the stick of Van Horn, and Young came away with it. Now sent up the boards. And 0-on-1 for Travis. Morgan gets back, and he's going to take away the pass.
You got to take that shot all day. Cannot pass that puck right there.
Yeah, Travis was looking for a trailer, and the only person there was Morgan. So a lucky break defensively for the Mutineers. What was maybe a missed opportunity. Weedole drives in, forced out wide, tries to send it towards the slot, but off the skate of Isaac Graves.
Ooh.
And Young not able to keep that one in. And you played with Isaac Graves yesterday, and he's a difference maker defensively, has a lot of speed, could definitely play up and down the lineup.
For sure, yep.
7 minutes left to go in this one. Now sent around the boards. Simonian's going to come out to play it. He'll leave it for Van Horn. A little bit of a screen play by Morgan as Van Horn's going to flip that one up, and that's got enough on it for an icing. Not quite sure what the play was there. I mean, it looked like he was going for the stretch pass, but just had way too much on it and too much hang time. So now the face-off.
It's end of the game. Right. A lot of people skating around on that ice. You never know. You could blame that on the ice.
Well, we've seen a lot of good goals out of Van Horn. We've seen a lot of yard sales out of Van Horn. So you never know what you're going to see on any given day. That one rolls in on Simonian and had to make a save. Keeps this one tied up. And I was talking with Melzard yesterday after their game, and he's mentioned one of his favorite calls of it was when Van Horn fell backwards, lost the bucket and the stick in the first game of the year.
That was a tough look.
As now Shaw has shot. That one's blocked. Rieger shoots that one wide.
That might be why he doesn't want us to do the interview.
You know, and that's what I keep mentioning is he thinks I'm going to ask him about it, and if he keeps dodging me, I will.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, exactly right.
I'm trying to give him the benefit of a doubt, but if he keeps dodging me, I'm going to have to ask, even if it's 18 games into the season.
I completely agree.
I mean, all teams get 12, so if it's the last game of the year, if it's the championship game and they win, I'll ask him.
Yep.
It does not matter. I will ask Van Horn what happened in the first game of the season, as Simonian's going to come out and play that one, and a whistle for an icing, and looks like maybe Simonian didn't want that call. Looked like maybe he was going to shoot it down towards the other end of the ice, go for a goalie goal.
Yeah, I don't know why that's icing.
Yeah, and the Thunder bench not too happy about that one. I mean, I'm not quite sure what the icing rules are, because sometimes a player doesn't even have to win the race to the puck. I think it just has to go the length, and that equals an icing. So I'm going to have to get the official ruling, because normally, you know, you get the hybrid rules where you win the dot. As Van Horn save bounces into the glove of Samson.
Yeah, I want to see how different the PAC AHL rulebook looks as opposed to maybe an AAU or ACHA.
Yeah, I'm going to have to ask for the printout so I can make sure I'm getting the calls correct for you up here. So like I said, I think it just has to go down the length of the ice. You don't get to do that. As a shot, that one in on Samson, man. And that was a wicked wista.
One of these.
From Van Horn. I've been practicing my Boston accent.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was not quite. I'm not sure where that's from.
I don't know either, but it was better than it was yesterday, and Lena's excited. She wrote it on my paper yesterday. I tried to say it was way worse than that one.
Yeah, that was you didn't commit enough to it. I mean, I spend the summers up there, and that's not like anything I ever heard.
Well, maybe we'll let you we'll let you say that from now on. That will be the first and the last time I say it like that.
A wicked wista.
That's a little bit better.
Yeah.
That's more Boston, Massachusetts native right there.
Oh, that was close.
And that pass out of the reach. Now Morgan back for it. That would have been a good opportunity for Mike Travis.
Good play.
Stick there by Jamie Hill. Slows that pass down. Mutineers going to have to move it back to Van Horn.
Oh, man. Collision.
Good touch pass. Morgan and Mike Travis run into each other. Now up the other way are the Thunder. Now Buckner fires it up.
Buckner one hand on the stick there. Might want to throw the other hand on there.
So we're going to get now an icing. This time against the Mutineers. You know, I've seen a lot of skaters in this AHL. One hand, they just kind of skated up on the backhand, and some of them got the strength to do that, but not everyone does. One guy, Daniel Godfrey, one of those skaters who's got a strong backhand and is able to skate around with one hand.
I think it's just whenever you're in doubt of what to do, just think, what would downtown Dion Brown do? And usually that will take care of it.
That will work. And there's the downtown Dion Brown mention. We got all the way to the third period. I was talking to him yesterday as a shot there goes wide. Guidel gets the shot. Now it's sent in, and now Sampson's going to get a cover. I was talking to him yesterday about coming on the broadcast with me doing some color commentating, but I had to tell him, you're going to have to get off the ice and stop officiating games. You've got to stop being on the ice if you're going to come up here. Might have to do a mic'd up announcing with him. He's just never not on the ice.
He is now a top 5 nationwide YouTube mentions.
Like I said, the first stat graphic from the senior mocks, when they gave him player of the game, he had 55 broadcast shout-outs. We've only given him one today. It might be a long one, but it's only one. But there's your bingo.
Yeah, that's right.
Make your own bingo cards. Get some popcorn, play some bingo with us, watch some good hockey. There's now Shaw driving in, drops it to Melzard. Melzard just shot it, that's in! Gets the left corner. And the Mutineers take the lead, and that is, oh God, both Melzards are out there.
Melzard and Charizard with a seeing eye shot.
Looks like that one's gonna be the OG Melzard with the goal. Brian, the captain Melzard.
Puck's on net. Good things happen.
So 3:54 left to go. A 5-4 lead for the Mutineers. Maybe both of our predictions are wrong, but still plenty of time left. This is a game where you definitely pull the goalie. I don't care what happens. If I see that goalie staying between the pipes and we get under 2.5.
You got to pull the goal. No question.
2 minutes. As McInnes driving, tries to get it to the slot. Bounces to the far corner. Now back out to the blue line. That looks like it's Wagler with it. And that was Justin Wagler wearing the Melzard jersey. So Justin Melzard Wagler. Now settling it down. Macario. But turns it over to Buckner. But nobody was there. And now skated in by a newcomer. Now flipped out by Wagler. Now comes out to Graves, who backhands it up the ice for Hill. Good stick by Macario, pushes it back behind the net. Starting to see some strong defense. Seen a lot of goals in the first 2 periods, and now a sloppy play there. And lucky for the Mutineers, Hill not able to make a play on that puck as Young kicks it to Guidel. Guidel chips it up the boards to Rieger. Rieger tries to get it back to Guidel, comes across for Young, and he'll dump that one in. Now sent around the boards by Sampson. Youngest shot. That one goes towards Sampson. He's going to get a cover. So that one was bouncing around, and Rieger looking for loose change. So under 2:30 left to go. When do you pull the goalie here if you're the Thunder?
I think you do it early.
I mean, your offense has been rolling. You've had good rushes, just some sloppy.
I think you wait till the next line's out. You wait till Nick Young's not out there, and then you make it happen.
As Mike Travis was driving hard towards the net. Mutineer's going to flip it out, and now Young almost sprung himself.
Yeah, as soon as this line gets off the ice, you pull the goalie.
As Van Horn's out there, looks like he's fresh off the bench. So starting to see some of those changes as the shot rolls in, and Van Horn plays it, flips it down the ice, and that's going to be an icing. So I think this is the moment.
Yep, right now. Yeah, they got off the ice. Yeah, let's change it.
Yeah, Young hops off, so losing one of the faster players, and Hill's looking over towards the goalie, and Sampson.
I say right now.
I think they're going to keep him in for a minute, a little longer. You got a minute 50, and now we're going to see a timeout by the Thunder. So now you definitely are going to probably see the goalie pulled after this timeout, and more time is spent chirping between the benches than drawing up a play. There is no whiteboard. There is no coaches, like I said. So it's just Noah said it's like drawing on the football when you're playing as a kid.
Yep, go deep. Go deep, puck's on net. You're going to want to have one D back playing almost like a free safety in football. But really it's about getting the man advantage, throwing pucks on the net.
You know, and I would love to see this tied up just because the flair for the dramatic.
Absolutely.
This is the revenge game for the Thunder, and
it's the last game. Nobody's after this. I know Guimond will let them do a little quick overtime and maybe even a shootout.
And I would love to call a shootout. I've only seen one penalty shot, you know.
It happened yesterday, right?
Happened yesterday.
And he didn't score.
And Vincent Simonian made the save on that shootout attempt. Even asked for them to give the shootout when the penalty was called. He was asking for the shootout shot.
This I don't understand here. The puck's already in the zone, so there's no reason for him to be even on the ice.
And he's halfway up between the hashes, just above the face-off dots, as puck is dropped. And the Thunder win possession, so he's going to go, and Travis scores! So the timeout pays off. They don't even have to pull the goalie. He doesn't even get all the way to the bench. And now we're tied up. And what a goal by Mike Travis. So a minute 40 left to go. And we've got a tied game once again. This is everything you could have asked for. I know the NHL playoffs are on, but this game has the makings to be better than any of the games tonight.
This is a big deal right now. 5-5, 90 seconds left.
Because now it's chipped around. Good cutback there by Travis, who has the equalizer in this one. Now Thunder up the far side boards, cutting inside, trying to drive. Not able to get a shot away. Maybe a chance to get it backdoor to Travis, who was looking for it. Now Graves a shot towards the net, goes off of a couple of bodies in front. Travis sends it around the boards, back behind Simonian. 56 seconds left. Travis a pass to the slot, goes off of Guidol, back behind, sent out to the point. At the blue line, a hard shot in on Simonian, and he tracks that one and gets a glove on it.
Great save.
With 42.6 left to go. And if you're watching, let's see if do we get a winner in the final minute or do we get an overtime? Drop your predictions for this one in the chat as the puck is dropped. And the Mutineers going to get it out, try to go up the other way, but Isaac Graves comes away with it, trying to drive. He's just going to send it back around the boards. Now wheeled back around by the Mutineers. Is going to stay in the zone as the Thunder keep it in. Final 30 seconds.
I think you get a Nick Young goal right now.
Hill has it. He's got the speed to take it up in the final.
You can tell the way he's looking right now. He's gonna feel it out.
As Wagler's going to clear it out the zone. Yep. He does get it to Young. Young cuts inside, but dropped off. Now Melzard, he loses it. Final 3 seconds. And Melzard had the stick taken away. And
OT.
As you can hear Nugent calling for the overtime.
3-on-3.
Should get a 3-on-3 overtime. Well, Cribs is blowing the whistle. Both teams are going to get ready.
This is fantastic.
So we're getting our first overtime. It's going to be 5 minutes, 3-on-3. If we have to be here all night, we will.
No, it'll be over quick. 3-on-3 men's league, it'll be over real quick.
So Buckner out there for the face-off. Meanwhile, Young, Rieger, and Macario out there.
Is this the first 3-on-3 overtime for the PAC AHL?
We had one yesterday where the Deerbras came back and Keith Sumner got an overtime winner. But this is second one, is Samson's going to play that one out. Possession is huge in these overtimes. If you've seen any NHL games,
it's got to be a penalty. You got to call a penalty there.
As Rieger really aggressive with the stick, and that I'm not sure how there wasn't a call there. There's got to be a. That looked like a clear as day. Hooking is now Young the other way, but if you're the officials, maybe you don't want to ruin an overtime game like this. As Macario drives in, he shoots Samson a save, and now a chance for the Thunder the other way. Young gets back on the back check. It's redirecting traffic. A good on-ice leader Now it's sent towards the far boards.
That's a smart play right there. Very smart play. Throw it to an area.
For Mike Travis. Travis did get the goal to tie this one up as it's down into the corner. Comes out to Buckner, back behind Simonian. He's going to hug that far side post. Now wrap back behind. 350 shot in towards Travis, who was able to get a stick on it, went wide. Now Buckner with it. The Thunder putting on the pressure. Shot that one off the stick of Young. Macari's going to skate into that one. He'll get it up the boards, and that one's going to go down the length of the ice for an icing. And normally they're going to allow him to change. We'll see if that is the case. Looks like they are going to go get some fresh legs. Another rule in the PAC AHL that no matter what, even if it is an icing, you can go get some fresh legs. Mentioned short benches, so you don't want to have a player out there because sometimes an icing happens and you could be out there 5+ minutes, and with these short shifts that you try to keep, is a shot there by Graves, and Simonian gets the cover.
This does set up nice for my prediction here. Caleb on the ice, Van Horn.
So we've got a running clock in this overtime as well.
That's fair. That's fair.
It is a late night game, but I got to ask, can we get a shootout due to the running clock?
There's no way we're getting a shootout.
I will plead with the officials. I will get them to talk it over. I will do what I have to do so we can get a winner in this one. Even if it's an unofficial and it ends as a tie on the standings, I just want
not a good pass there.
to see a winner, but we've still got 2:25 left to go. As up the other way, McInnes drives in, he shoots, and that one rings the iron, a shot, Sampson a save. How does that not find the back of the net? Is now Gray's going to come away with it. Cribs, there was no goal call. I think that was the right call. It's hard to see. That one looked like it just rang the outside of the post. Travis drives in, he takes a shot back door, and how's that one not in? Two grade A opportunities at both ends.
Absolute mayhem here.
And now a chance, a shot, and Simonian makes the save. Now rolls around the boards. Thunder going to keep it in. Riedel tries to come up for it. Van Horn's out there. Chips it around the boards, but Graves is there for it. Wraps it back behind for Travis. Travis gets it out to the point. A hard shot. That one, Simonian a save. And now Guidola a chance the other way. Has Young up ice. Gets it to Young. Young and Guidola on the offensive zone. A pass, a shot, and that one over the net. A great pass by Young to Guidola. And now up the other way, the Thunder. A one-on-one. Van Horn tries to get a good stick on it. Forces the Thunder out wide back behind. Final minute of action. Rolls in on Simonian and keeps the play moving. Now chipped out to the point. Guido's going to come away with it. And now a turnover. The other way, a shot in on Simonian. He'll keep it moving. Gets it to Young. Final 40 seconds.
Yeah, he's going to turn it up and go.
Young across to Wagler.
Back. Charizard down the right side.
Justin Wagler, Melzard. He shoots and it's saved.
Don't cover it up.
And now we're going to get a whistle.
Got to call timeout. Right?
And a reminder that there is the running clock, so 20 seconds left to go.
They're just going to let it run. Unacceptable.
This is where I'm going to plead the case for a shootout. If I had to turn my mic down, I will.
Drop that puck.
Final 8 seconds. Give us one go at least. 4 sent around the boards, and that will do it. So maybe an official 5-5 tie, but let me plead my case real quick. Give me a shootout. Looks like they're maybe talking it over. Maybe we do get a shootout.
We might see history tonight here.
As I asked for it, and I might have made my case heard, and it looks like we are going to get a shootout.
This is wild behavior. This is fantastic.
So
here we go. I'm assuming same rules apply, right?
So first shooter is going to be Isaac Graves taking on against Vincent Simonian. Simonian's the only goaltender with the shootout save. Maybe he knew this was coming as he comes out top of the blue line. Graves drives in, tries to cut back in, and he scores!
Wow. Very, very pretty.
So Graves tallies one, and we'll see who the Mutineers are going to send out. Looks like it's going to be Justin Wagler. So going for power over some speed here, and I'm not sure if we're going best of 5, best of 3.
It's got to be like NHL rules.
So Melzar drives in, and he's gonna not get enough to lift that one. So a goal here would be huge. As a Simonian coming out even wider, and he's going to get scored on. So 2 goals for the Thunder. And this, if Young isn't able to put it in the back of the net, should end it. If this is, in fact, a best of 3. Young's had the scoring touch. But he faces a tall task as he shoots, and that's a save.
That's game.
And that should be the game. So that is it. The Thunder take this one. We'll update the official graphic. They'll take this one 6-5. We'll see what the official, it will probably go down as a tie officially for the division. Shootouts are just to decide a winner.
That's all right, yeah.
But for the fans, we got our first shootout decision, and what a game this one was. Samson, absolutely stellar game.
Rock star.
Looked like he has previous shootout experience. Calm, cool, collected, made the saves when they mattered. And the Thunder get their revenge. Now I might have to plead a case for them to play again tomorrow.
What a game.
A best of 3 series.
That's so far got to be the game of the year so far, right?
Absolutely. There was no better way to end a Monday. You only got one game, but it was a treat. So the Thunder get revenge, take this one 6-5. My name's Gavin Coker, joined alongside by Nick Nugent, Lena Kay on the camera. We will be back in action as we have 2 games tomorrow here at the Polk Athletic Complex. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and enjoy the rest of your night.